girl Refqah, and today we're going to be doing the second part of this video, what I started out using when I started my curly journey. This is the second part to the series. I hope you guys enjoy, so let's get right into this. There are quite a few products that I've used, and I want you to keep in mind that these products are not bad, but I used all of them at the same time, and they wore and weighed my hair really down. I would suggest finding products that works for your hair. What might not work for me might work for you, and what might work for me does not always mean it's gonna work for you. So please come along on this journey, and I hope you enjoy. Now, I used all of these products, and not only the products, I used the whole range of each product. For instance, this one over here, I used the whole range of it all at once, and I did not apply a lot, but I applied a lot of different products and which weighed my hair down. I used all the Epi.2 products on my hair. I used all the Curlala Auntie Jackie's brand on my hair, and they weighed my hair down extremely. Now I'm going to show you the products that did not work for me when I started out my journey, and it could be different to what will work for you. So what worked for me when I started my curly headed journey was the Palmolive Classic Egg. This is a conditioner which I used at the beginning, and I used this to wash and condition my hair, and I left this also in my hair. This is inexpensive and I loved it. I love the smell of it, and I also loved the way it made my hair feel. So this was a very good brand starting out when I started my journey, for my hair in particular. The Auntie Jackie's, this brand, guys, I loved this brand when starting out. It's inexpensive, it works for curly hair. I would actually still use it till this day. Only problem that I have with it now is that my hair has its own moisture, and this is just a little too much moisture and a little bit too much cream for my hair. But if I use a little bit of it, it can work. This is something that you definitely need to invest in if you want to start your curly hair journey. The Auntie Jackie's brand can be found at Clicks. It's very inexpensive, and the smells and the textures and the way that it feels on your hands and in your hair is absolutely stunning. More Shea Moisture is a more thick brand. I don't think that it works for my type of curl. It's too thick for my type of curl, but it does work. Not on me per se, but I have a friend that this works on, and it does not smell that great for me. It smells like clay, and I don't like it. So I don't like the smell, I don't like the texture, and I don't like the way it works in my hair. It makes my hair very thick and stringy, and it doesn't define my curls at all. This is on the more expensive side of the curly hair products. Keep in mind that curly hair products are very pricey. The Organics range, I use the conditioner and the shampoo, and I used to love this when I started out. The shampoo and the conditioner are very lightweight, very thin, very nice. The only problem that I had was because I applied all of these products on my hair and left every single one in my hair, because it was so thin and light, it still added some weight to my hair because I applied so many other products to it. So I would suggest, if you are going to try this, try products that will generally work for your hair. If you have more thin light hair like mine, this is definitely something that you should try. If you have more thick coarser hair, you can definitely try the Shea Butter, the Shea Moisture range. They work for the more like thicker, coarser curls, whereas this is more for the light, thin, brittleish kind of type of hair. So the Can2 brand is still one of my favorites. Whenever something whenever my hair needs extra moisture, or whenever my hair needs extra love, I always opt for this one first, and then the Auntie Jackie's. The reason I go for this one first is because I love the smell of this. It has that like coconut like scent that I absolutely adore, and coconut oil is brilliant for your hair, so I always kind of opt for this first. This is more expensive than the Auntie Jackie's, and if you are a student, Auntie Jackie's is a way more affordable product. I started off with curly hair as a student, so Auntie Jackie's was more my product than this was. My hair also lasts a lot longer in its natural form when I do apply this than when I apply the Auntie Jackie's. My hair can go up to a full week without any refreshing, because this is just so nourishing and so moisturizing. This is one of the products that I feel, or one of the brands that I feel I wasted my money on. I don't like the smell of it, I don't like the texture of it, I don't like the thickness of it. I like absolutely nothing of this brand. It makes my hair hard, it clumps all my curls together, it doesn't define anything, it doesn't help my hair in any way, and it doesn't control frizz like it claims. This is the Curl Company. This might work for you, it did not work for me. I'm just talking about my personal experience. This is the styling cream gel, and I use the whole range of this. I tried to use this range on its own just because I thought, because it wasn't working with all the other products that I was using, I thought why not try it on its own. It didn't work on its own or with any other products that I used on my hair personally. This claims to have frizz control, which it didn't help with my frizz. My hair was more frizzy, more puffy than anything else. It was more puffy and frizzy than if I didn't put anything on it. The humidity defense, it doesn't help with the humidity defense. Ultimate smoothing, it smoothed out my hair and made it very flat, so it wasn't something that I'd like. And then curl definition, nah. So it was like 1 out of 4 that it catered to my hair, and I didn't like this product at all. This is on the expensive side for me when it comes to curly products, and I definitely do not recommend this. But like I said, it might work for you, it does not work for me, so don't take everything to heart what I say here, because we all have different hair textures, hair types, and curl patterns. Yeah, another brand that I did actually love when I started out, because my hair was a lot more damaged and dry and it didn't have the moisture that it needed. This was brilliant. I only used this product, I didn't use the whole range. I don't know what else is in this range or in this line. This is the incredibly rich oil moisturizing hair lotion from Olive Oil, and I do love this. Well, I loved this when I started out. Keep in mind, all these products I used when I started out, I have not used much of them. Now that I'm just getting more used to my curls, and now that I know what my curls need and what my curls want, it's all about knowing what your hair needs. And sometimes I don't always know what my hair needs. Especially a few weeks ago, my hair was going through a dry period and I was a little bit cautious what to put in my hair. Do I put this in my hair? Do I put something else in my hair? But I opted for the Epi.2, and that actually really does help, so I don't have to use this. This is a more heavy and thick product. I don't suggest this for very thin hair, but if you have thin hair like mine and you're starting out on your journey, this is something that you could use because it's very moisturizing. I'm emphasizing I so that you guys know it's a me thing and not a you thing, and that you can try it obviously, but it might not also work for you. This, you need a mousse. You don't have to use this particular mousse I use. Inexpensive, yet it worked really well. I also bought this at Clicks. Most of my hair products I purchase at Clicks because it's very central, and like Clicks is basically anywhere and everywhere. You can also try Discam. They should also have some of these brands. I'm not sure because I don't really purchase from Discam really, but you can definitely try Discam. They should have a few of these things you can definitely using at the moment. Again, my hair's on the drier side like I mentioned, so I've been using the Epi.2 and this mousse just to give me more nourishment. So at the time was going through a lot of coloring. I was coloring my hair a lot and I was going through the curly journey, so I opted for a lot of color treatments, and this was one that I really liked because I could just spray it in my hair and leave it and it wouldn't weigh my hair down. Because I was using so many other heavy products and so many other creams and based things, I was a little scared that if I add another cream or base on it because of coloring, it would weigh my hair even more down. It would make my hair hard and crunchy, and I didn't like that feel. So I opted for, it's also a brand, I think it's also part of the K brand. Yeah, I like the mousse. But this is a Color Treat leave-in conditioner, and I would spray this mostly on my ends because my ends were the ones that were a little bit dry and a lot more colored and damaged. So I'll prop this for the ends. Do I use all of these products to this day? No. Would I generally go back to them? Yes. Most of the products that I do use or use at the beginning no longer exist on my cupboards or stands. I threw a lot of products away because they were getting old and unused. I threw a lot of products away because they weren't working for me. I threw most of the Curl Company products away. I tried the gel. I tried keeping this gel for ages, but they still don't work. They don't work for me for ages either. So I'm probably gonna throw that one as well away. I gave a lot of products away to people. So this is what I used when I first started my curly journey. Now, like I said, not all of them worked for me, and because I applied every single one of them onto my hair at the exact same time, left it in my hair to air dry, it weighed my hair down. My hair wasn't so big and fluffy, but my hair was very manageable. Like the first 4 to 5 days, my hair was not like this. It wasn't fluffy, it wasn't big, it wasn't curly. This is day 5 curly hair, or day 6. This is day 6 curly hair, whereas if I use all of this product at the beginning, day 6, my hair wouldn't look this big. It would still be very flat, very to my head, very tamed, and I could go a week without having to wash my hair again because it was very flat. And most of the times I would pick at my hair trying to get it bigger because it was very dead. Now my hair is very fluffy, very big, very healthy. Well, it's healthier than it was before, and now my hair attacks my face on day 3. Like, I try to keep it as dead, like to my head as much as I can, but it grows and grows and grows, and by day 5 or day 6 I need to pin it back or pin it up or refresh it because it is attacking my face. I decided on this half up half down style just to keep it out of my eyes for this video, because I've noticed when I do videos I always kind of flick my hair, and it just falls back down constantly. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of what I started out using, and I hope you guys realize that overusing products is not always a good thing. Yes, you want to go on your curly journey. Yes, you want to make sure that your hair is moisturized and nourished and looked after, but you need to find products that actually work for your hair. Don't kill your hair with products. Don't overuse products. Use what is necessary for your hair type. Do research. There's millions and millions of videos on the internet. You can Google it. You can definitely find what works for your hair, and over time you will definitely find what works for your hair. Like I said in the previous video, this is not something that happens overnight. You can't miraculously put something in your hair and tomorrow you think your hair is going to be back to normal. If you have naturally curly hair and you have been using heat constantly on your naturally curly hair, you need to keep in mind that it takes time to get your curls back to the way it was or the way that you want it. Sometimes you might not even get back to the way that you want it, but you will get some sort of curl pattern back. Be very, very careful on what you use on your hair, because you might be thinking you're helping your hair, but you could be harming your hair even more. Keep away from chemicals and damaging products. Always look at the labels of things and try to find the origin of where it comes from. If your products have more oil-based things in it and your hair is more on the, you know, thicker side of life, I would suggest going for that. If you have more thin, fluffy, brittle hair like mine, go for more lightweight oils, lightweight products, things that aren't too thick and too way down. Make sure that you always look after your health, your life, your hair and your heart, and know that you are loved, blessed, and I love to see you in the next one. Bye guys, I love you. Mwah. Oh, I forgot. I forgot. Guys, happy place. So please share love, prosperity and amazingness. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and all the products that I used when I first started my curly journey. I hope you come back for many more videos. I love you, and I hope that it is love that gets returned to my channel. If you really like this video and I'd like to see more of my face and my personality, please hit that subscribe button. If you like the video, give me a big thumbs up, and if you'd like to share any tips, tricks or anything about your journey, or you'd like some curls, hit me down in the comment section below. Don't forget to spread love, spread the word, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.